Which one you put first? Yeah, it needs to go from lowest on the far left to the highest on the far right. Okay, so when you're looking to solve these, you have two inequalities. You're going to solve each one independently. Okay, so here we have to isolate the x, and you can do that by moving the 2 to the other side. And then you have to change the sign of everything by multiplying or dividing by a negative. When you multiply or divide by a negative, what do you do with the symbol? You switch it. So here's one inequality. The other one, again, same thing. If you work to isolate your variable, subtract a 14 from both sides, and then divide both sides by 2 to completely isolate. And so you get x is greater than 5, or x is less than -1. So when you write this, again, if you're looking at the graph of it, you have a critical point at 5, and you have a critical point at -1. Okay. As far as the 5 is concerned, x is greater than 5, so it's going to be to the right of 5. Is 5 going to be included in the set? No, so it's a parentheses opening to the right. In the other inequality, x is less than -1, so it's going to be to the left of -1. Is -1 included in the set? Once again, no. So you have a parentheses. And so here's your graphic notation. If we convert this into interval notation, we have two intervals, so we're going to have two sets. When we look at the set on the left, the furthest point to the left, it extends infinitely. So we have a -infinity. The furthest point to the right in that interval is -1. Neither infinities can ever be included in your set. Is -1 included? No, so it'll have a parentheses. In the set to the right, our lower limit is 5. Our upper limit extends all the way to positive infinity. You can never include infinity. Is 5 included in the set? No. And so when you look at this, you can put your U as the union of sets, since you have multiple sets. And here would be your solution. Now, do you see an infinity symbol in your solution set? Two of them, right? So is this bounded or unbounded? It's unbounded. And again, the word unbounded just means what infinity does as well, right? It extends without limits or without bounds. And infinity is the same concept.